Hey guys, Brickset here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are reviewing the Catamaran Sea Battle set from the Ninjago Island Wave, and it really just consists of these two builds, both kind of catamaran or sailboat type things. You have one for the island keepers on the left, and then a ninja one, specifically Kai themed, over on the right. We'll take a look at the keeper's boat first. So here is the keeper's boat all built up, and this one is quite a bit bigger than Kai's over there, but I don't think that it looks bad. But yeah, it really is sort of comprised of these three sections here. Both sides are sort of detachable, kind of like the Ultra Stealth Raider in a way, where you have sort of the pull out sides, and these can really be their own little thing. I really like the detailing on them, and yeah. They just look really, really nice. This one right here has some barrels in the front. Both of these have a purple gem inside. This one also has two stud shooters. There's a little sticker up front. And yeah, I really, really like the color scheme on these guys. And they're really, really simple builds, but honestly, they work really well for me. And you can sort of have a minifigure stand back here if you want to, though it's a little awkward with weapons and stuff. The other one is very similar, except up front there's a jail cell, so all of these just sort of come out, and you can throw a ninja in there. They show J on the front of the box, and yeah, you can be resting in there. And instead of stud shooters, you kind of have like a proper seat right there for your keeper to just sit on there, but then you do have space in the back for them to stand. Though again, with the weapons, it's kind of harder to do that, but yeah, I guess you can still. Both of them have a connection on either side, so you can kind of pick which side you want each one to go on. When they're detached, you can flip these out, I guess, to kind of finish off the model, which I appreciate that attention to detail a little bit. It's just, it helps it look less unfinished here, I guess. Of course, in that main section, we do have this really, really big part with 3 stickers on there, but I really like that. I think that adds a lot of detail. And you do have these missile launchers right here, which kind of rotate a little bit. And of course, that sail, which is awesome. I love that piece. And that's sort of on a ball joint, so you can move it around however you want. But, I mean, it kind of makes the most sense to have it upright or something like that. Then there's a little bit of room here for figures. Though when you have the sail on, it's a little difficult for minifigures to stand up, which is why I kind of had it tilted forward. On the sides here, you have these sort of lightning, I guess, like jets, sort of. So I guess that's how it propels itself. And yeah, there's a rudder in the back, which I do really, really like that build. And actually right here is another play function where this part slides. And it actually sort of clips to the back. You can see the clipping mechanism there. Then it also clips forward right here. And all that does is it pushes out these two sort of spiked components in the front. So you can see how that works. It's cool. It's kind of a complicated thing for how simple it is, I guess, but it's cool, and it really doesn't intrude on anything. And of course on the bottom you have a bunch of those kind of slider pieces so it can slide around. But yeah, there is the keeper's boat. Now on to Kai's catamaran. Kai's boat, like I said, is a little bit smaller, but honestly I think I like it a little bit better, though I might be biased there because I am a Kai fan. I'll remove the minifigures, we'll take a look at them later, though do know that there is a little area back here for Kai to... He could sit down, but you can also have him stand up, and that actually kind of works with the preferred angle of the sail. But yeah, there's a little cockpit back there with a sticker. There's actually a lot of stickers here. You got 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, and those are mirrored on the other side. And then this one side has this one up here, which I do like that detail being sort of asymmetrical. But yeah, I really, really like the sail piece on this guy, although it does kind of flop around just because there's not much structure to it, so it's sort of like attached on one plane instead of like 2. But it works, I guess, just when it's sort of bent out like that. I don't know, just something to note. And this one isn't completely attached all the way. You only get sort of one one range of motion, just being up and down like that. Yeah, I like the detailing on the sides, and I really, really like how it comes out to the point. This feels very like Star Wars-y to me, but I like that technique. And yeah, you'll notice there's some Technic bits. The main deal here is if you push down on, I guess, the like this part back here, the sides fling out. And yeah, I really, really like that when you do that, this sort of red stripe on these stickers almost like lines up. When it's like this, it sort of covers the Technic stuff, but then you're here and I don't know, it just makes it feel a little more streamlined, I guess. And I do really, really like that. Like, it's not just Technic connecting it, it's like, there just feels like, it feels like there's more structure there than there maybe is. But yeah, I really, really like the look of this thing. It's similar to it's similar to his boat from the Sons of Garmadon wave, the Katana V11, I think. But I do really, really like it. I don't know, and it's a sailboat though, so it's different from his like powerboat, speedboat, and yeah. Of course, it's so much smaller than this guy, but like honestly, I think I prefer this build better. Though this one's cool. I just, as a Kai fan, I always thought the idea of Kai getting a sailboat, like when I first saw the pictures, I just thought it was kind of funny. You know, it's like a water vehicle for the Master of Fire, ha ha ha. But it looks nice, and like this is kind of satisfying in a way. Or even if you don't have to use that, and you just pull it apart. Like that's fun. I don't know. I really, really like this thing. Maybe a little too much. So here are the three ninja you get in the set. You get Kai, Jay, and Zane. Kai and Jay also come in the Keeper's Village, and Zane comes in the Jungle Dragon. Again, this set has no exclusive figures. Kai, you get those machetes. Jay, you get sort of a machete on a nunchuck, and Zane, you get the bow and arrow, and the quiver. Which seemed to be his like go-to thing for some reason. Removing some of the stuff, you can see their torso prints a bit better and their face prints. And yeah, Zane's using the new Zane hair for this year, which is his Ninjago movie hair, finally in that titanium color. Zane does not get an alternate face, but there is printing on the back of his head, which I think I prefer that, though it would be nice to get some alternate Zane expressions from the more recent eras of Ninjago. And the other two figures, using the same faces as we've had for a while, and there's their back printing as well. Then for the villains, we have the Rumble Keeper, Chief Mamatus, and then the Thunder Keeper. So again, none of these figures are exclusive. The Rumble Keeper also comes in Lloyd's Chopper Bike, Mamatus comes in the Keeper's Village, and then the Thunder Keeper comes in this set, Keeper's Village and the Jungle Dragon. But it's still really cool to get them all again, nonetheless. On the Rumble Keeper, I really, really like that shield print. That's super awesome. And yeah, just detailed prints all around, and you get that white spear. There's some back head printing, but it's not a back face. And yeah, I think this guy looks pretty good. The Thunder Keeper, you get this kind of giant scythe weapon, but then it is actually the same torso print. Though the face is different from the Rumble Keeper. And yeah, that mask piece is really, really cool. It's nice that he comes in 3 sets. There's some white on the back as well. Then the Chief, I have it holding the Thunder Amulet here. The Storm Amulet, excuse me. Again, this comes in every single set of the wave, but it is a really, really cool piece. That dual molding. And then he comes with the same staff build that he gets in the Keeper's Village, and of course the really, really nice head print. There's a better look at the torso and face, and then he does actually have an alternate face where he's kind of happy, I guess, and then there's the back torso. So overall, this set is, though I think the Keeper's Village is a bit better, I do still really, really like the builds in this set, and honestly, just this. Like, if this was nope, that's gone forever. If this was just all that came in the set, like, this would have been awesome. But then we also get kind of the main build is actually the villain vehicle, which is really nice. But you do get one of each, and they're like substantial. Usually you get a set that's a villain vehicle, and you'll get some like really, really dumb thing for the heroes, or it's like a hero bike, and then the villain, you'll get like one figure or something. But in this set, you get 2 really, really substantial builds for each team, so it's a good play set. And none of the figures are actually exclusive, though, so if you're interested in the figures, you can actually skip this one, which I do appreciate it, as it's the most expensive. You can get all the figures from the wave without buying the most expensive set, which is pretty awesome. Though if you do get it, you get half the ninja team and then 3/4 of all the villains in the wave. So it's really really nice, the minifigure selection, despite none of them being exclusive. But yeah, I don't know. I just I can't quite figure out why, but I love this so much. But I want to stress that this is also really really good. But this is like this build alone is gonna be in the this is a contender for set of the year right here. Like not that. That's a different that's irrelevant. Just this. It's like you get a Kai sailboat with a cool other side build. So yeah, I don't know. Just really awesome. And I'm probably gonna make a whole video on just a Kai Catamaran appreciation video. So I guess stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's going to do it for my review of the Catamaran Sea Battle. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it and you're new, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that fun stuff. It helps out the channel a ton, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!